Oh, sir. Anyway, eu conheço a versão de Nintendinho do Felix the Cat, que é um jogo relativamente legal, mas nunca tinha ouvido, nunca vi a versão de Game Boy. E já temos aí imagens de
Hey everyone,
Felix the
I'm
Cat.
Retroverse. Today I'm going to be running Felix the Cat for Game Boy. Today with me I've got Mo.
É o jogo da Hilton Soft.
Nobody can pronounce it.
Sorry.
That's why everybody just say Mo, honestly. But yeah, if anybody wants to know, you pronounce it Mula.
Mula.
But yeah, it's Flemish dialect word, so of course it's hard to pronounce for American native speakers.
Awesome.
Anyway,
Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about Felix as we go. So 3, 2,
e o Abraham vai começar aí. Vamos lá, tá valendo!
So Mula is the sole verifier for this game on speedrun.com, and I've asked him to
O
do
Mula, que é o que ele tá
because
fazendo aqui, vai fazer o comentário aí, ele é o
moderators
ele é o
are
moderador
awesome, and they
da
should be thanked,
da
and
leaderboard.
they should, I think, and I appreciate you.
Well, thanks. Yeah, this is actually the very first speedrun I routed in my life.
O jogo ele é um platformer e no caso foi o primeiro speed game que o Mula
Throughout the run, we're going to be picking up these Felix coins, as you can see, and when we hit intervals of 10, we're going to be upgraded. Oops, got hit there. So,
no caso, ele vai estar coletando aí essas moedas do Felix aí. E a cada 10 moedas ele meio que vai fazer um upgrade.
in normal Felix, we're going to go from like a Felix with like a punching glove sort of thing to a magician Felix, who then turns into a car Felix.
No caso, a
and
cada.
into a tank or like
No
an
caso,
artillery Felix.
ele se transforma a cada 10 moedas, e se você levar um hit, você acaba voltando pra forma anterior do Felix.
Between the forms, besides that you can take more hits, except for the final form, of course, because that one will do double damage to enemies and bosses alike. So throughout the stage, preferably you use.
E no caso, a única. Entre as formas assim não tem muita diferença, exceto a última, que é.
And there we go.
Que ela causa mais dano.
The bosses, when you hit them, have iframes, but as soon as they come out of the iframes, they can actually immediately be hit. So you kind of want to like pre-shoot, and as long as the shot is inside of the boss, when they come out of their iframes, it'll immediately do damage, which is pretty cool. That just makes it.
Mas é aquilo, por exemplo.
It's awkward. So, awkward pickup there, but ideally.
Quando os.
Flight stage, and ideally,
quando o boss é atingido, ele tem iframes, mas tipo, você pode atingir ele no primeiro momento, assim que ele sai dos frames de invencibilidade. Então, desde que o seu ataque esteja no. Nesses iframes, desde que o ataque esteja dentro do boss, quando ele sair dos iframes, o ataque vai atingir ele. Então, o runner utiliza isso em vantagem própria nas batalhas contra chefes.
Especially during these flying stages, there's like a lot of lag, and it's kind of hard to route it completely well without actually making a task out of it to see what would work best.
E uma coisa que ele comentou ali, que por exemplo, as fases de voo, assim, elas têm bastante lag. Ele pegou ali um pequeno warp ali e mais algumas moedas.
It's simply because taking out the little sombrero guys throughout that passageway actually makes it faster because the game lags so much.
Ele tava comentando que uma vez pegou o caminho de cima ao invés de baixo e sofreu com justamente lag e os caras de sombreiro.
I don't really know that much lore about Felix because this thing has been around since 1912, I believe, and I'm not familiar with the old stuff when it comes to Felix. I know the Professor, who's the final boss, and Poindexter were definitely in the original cartoon, I believe, but like the boss of this stage, called Master Cylinder, actually comes from the movie that came out in 1987, I believe. Which, if you haven't seen that movie, definitely do so. It's super creepy. I love it as a kid.
Mais stage concluído.
Yeah, in stage 3-1, by the way, there was another one of those warp bags. There's only 2 of them that actually put you forward in a level in this entire game. The rest of them are just little bonus areas to get pickups, but you use those 2 definitely to advance like 10 seconds.
Stage de voo, ele vai pegar o caminho de baixo aí para tentar evitar o lag máximo possível.
The nice thing about this game, whether you're speedrunning it or you're playing it casually, is that it's very friendly. Like, you get so many upgrades, and there are those little warp pipes. Even if they don't put you ahead, they'll give you a lot of coins to get your bonuses back and stuff. So it's actually a really good game to play both casually and if you just want to like start speedrunning. This is a pretty good game to enter at.
E ele comentou aí que no caso o Felix é um jogo bem tipo ele é bem user beginning, porque tipo assim, você tem bastante upgrades e você também tem
So,
E mesmo que os
at
warps
the
não
end of the
levem
stage,
você muito pra
we managed
frente,
to not pick up any of the
eles
milk,
te
which
dão
you get on
moedas
level 5,
que
and they like fill your
podem te
hearts
dar
that are in the lower
upgrades,
left.
então
I managed to finish the level with
caso
1
o
heart.
speedrun, ele é um
So at
jogo
the end
bem
of the level, there's
amigável.
less of a fanfare when it counts down your hearts, which is just a minor optimization thing.
Our first quote-unquote water stage of the game. This is a fun one to
Agora,
just
primeira
play,
fase de
in my
água.
opinion. Like, the movement here is pretty cool if you do it perfectly. Of course, lag, because why not? But yeah, it's fun to like perfectly jump and go beneath the platforms where you need to be and things like that.
Saltos aí precisos e
Now we're going to go into the next
Fim de
water
estágio.
stage, which is underwater, and it's got really creepy music. I've never,
agora
I've
teremos
never
aí
really
realmente
listened to music
uma
for this
fase
stage,
de água,
to be
realmente da
honest.
água.
It sounds like really dangerous, like Felix is in immediate danger.
Yeah, this game doesn't
E
have,
tem uma
like,
música
the
bem
best
creepy
soundtrack
assim, é
on the
bem
Game Boy. It is a little
bem
bit
já
plain
tentando ser
at some
assustadora.
points, during the songs, but they are very memorable songs. Because I had this game when I was 6, I guess, or something like that, and I still remember all of these songs to this day.
Aí caso o Werner comentou que tipo ele lembra bem das músicas, ele tem esse jogo desde que tinha 6 anos de idade.
This one is a submarine that looks like Felix's head, and just like the previous boss, the mechanics for the underwater stage and the like airplane stage are pretty similar. So we end up actually doing the exact same pattern for the bosses, and we just miss. You know, it's fine. There we go. He's done.
E a strat da batalha contra o boss da água é a mesma estratégia que ele usou quando no boss que ele estava no avião. Então o padrão é o mesmo, então ele usou a mesma estratégia.
So now we're on to this unusual auto-scroller stage.
E agora temos aí um auto-scroller.
And there are asteroids flying by. They kind of look like meatballs. And then there are little Dragon Quest slimes.
Ele tá comentando aí que esses asteroides aí se parecem muito com almôndegas.
But we just want to try to cruise through the stage without getting hit. There are no upgrades.
Aí ele tá tentando.
So the downside to that is if you get hit, you are sent back to the beginning of the stage and you have to.
Ele prefere passar sem tomar dano porque
super difficult once you know, like,
se ele morrer ele vai ter que fazer tudo de novo.
It's not random, you know,
Porque é uma fase bem longa.
So if you're familiar with it, it's not too bad, but you can still, you know, get an eaten input or something and, you know, kind of get thrown off and lose the level and have to restart, but hopefully we won't see that.
This is definitely a stage that,
tipo, não é uma fase complicada, mas é uma fase longa. Então, tipo, se você morrer perto do final, você vai ter que refazer tudo de novo.
Even doing the same things you think might end up being a little bit different. It's really weird how this stage handles everything. So hard to tell RTA or while doing attempts what is actually happening on the stage itself.
For sure.
E agora voltamos aí para um estágio de plataforma.
50-50 if we could hit here. We did not. The one at the end of the stage is kind of the same way.
Ali você tinha 50%, o N tinha 50% de chance de ser atingido. Felizmente não conseguiu.
We don't need to go into the final stage as the artillery. It just kind of makes things easier to do it. So we're on 9. We'll try to avoid picking up any more coins here.
No caso, você não precisa ir com o upgrade do tanque.
Like all good series, of course you end up in space. Just like Hellraiser, Friday the 13th,
Tem
Leprechaun, Felix the Cat. They all end up in space.
Eu esqueci o que eu ia falar, mas enfim. Obviamente, como tá na última fase,
So the face up there in the upper left,
ele
ends up
não...
causing a little bit of lag there, but you're gonna see the only glitch in Felix the Cat. Here it is. Ready? Oh, did you see that clip? That was insane.
Unbelievable.
No caso, ele fez o único glitch do jogo, que é basicamente você clipar por baixo da plataforma.
Take out the enemies as we're going through here if I can, to try and just reduce some of the lag, but if I end up missing, it's not the end of the world. And cool.
No caso, ele tentou ali evitar, eliminar o maior número de inimigos possível para diminuir o lag.
No, we're fighting totally not Dr. Wily right now.
That is time. 12 minutes and 4 seconds.
E
That
tempo.
is pretty darn good, actually.
Thanks. So, this past year,
12 minutos e 4 aí.
we had Sloppy Joe,
GGs no chat.
Ping Toe, Easy Edge, and the Pile come in, a group of friends, and Sloppy Joe claimed the record for a little while. Some new strats. It's really cool. It got me back into running it. I was able to get a sub 11:30, which is pretty awesome. Just kind of drove me to do it, and his strats are really good. But if you all don't mind,
E esse foi Felix the Cat para o Game Boy.
to be honest, I see a lot of people complaining about moderators taking too long to verify your runs and stuff, and it's just, all I'm saying is they're taking time out of their lives to verify runs on his leaderboard, and
Aí, se você quiser dar uma moral pro Runner, pode seguir ele aí no
thank
Twitch.
you very much for doing commentary. I'm glad you're here. If you're not following him, be sure to follow Mo. I'm gonna brutalize that every time. But make sure to
just
follow
say
him,
Mo.
Mo.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here for the commentary. It's fun to do so. Yeah. Nice run.
Thank you.
E você também pode me seguir aí no Twitch, se quiser. Não é obrigatório,
Thank you,
mas
RGL. I got to do
ajuda aí.
3 games this marathon, which is really awesome. Thank you. Sit back, everyone, and enjoy. We got more runs coming up. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, Mo.
Alright, see you all later for my next run. Yes, Darkwing Duck later on.
E esse aí foi Felix the Cat para o NES. E a seguir teremos aí Jungle Storm correndo Time to Adventure 2, Montana's Movie Madness. English, please. Não fale comigo agora.